Om Shanti, everyone. Okay, everyone is well. Yes, I can see everyone is well, right? Because Baba wants us to experience the stage of reward of our efforts at confluence age. In other words, no, that's the stage of Jivan Mukti. Every time we say 8 in golden age, 12 births in silver age, what about how it becomes 21? So this is the first one, right? And that is why Baba had been last whole month was how to be free from the bondage, even bondage of your own actions, right? How many thoughts are required for each action and how much we think. Maybe it requires 3 minutes and we think 10 minutes. So, and that's what Baba feels could be the waste, right? So Baba keeps giving us different practices, different methods, and we all have to adopt them. We have to use those methods and use those practices. I kept thinking since I heard about experiencing fruition of the efforts at Confluence Inn. What is there which I have attained and here I don't have to make any efforts? But in efforts also, as Baba said, one is laboring, other is just efforts. And anyone like in the body, breathing is normal, right? But sometimes it's big efforts to breathe because of whatever reason. Same is like, am I able to be in natural remembrance of Baba? Do I feel presence of Baba? Or I have to really make a lot of effort? Am I experiencing God's love? Feeling being sustained? Actually, each one of us as Baba's child, every moment should feel I am being sustained by Baba. Sustained, Baba created Yagya. And each one of us, we are sustained by Yagya. Even if like for any reason, your body is not well, you have a special diet, whatever it is. Even if you buy your own food, you're not taking from Yagya. But it's Baba's, right? Is this your money? No, Baba's. But internally, sometimes that stage is not there. That I am being sustained every moment by Yagya. I like yesterday or day before when Baba said, some live in Yagya and they think of their lokics. Their intellect is going still in the lokic world. And that's, Baba said, stealing, because then he is a thief, because you are being sustained by God and your intellect is wandering at different places. That was quite strong, right? But we need to pay attention. I am being sustained by Baba's Yagya. That is why Baba has different directions, Shrimad. Why we don't eat anywhere, cooked by anyone. Because they say we are clean, we live pure, but their intellect is not really with Baba. Sometimes we ask for cooked food. This is machine made, this is machine made, but machine doesn't have Baba's remembrance, right? What we add to our food is Baba's remembrance. That is why I was thinking maybe we should start with kitchen department to do twice a day, maybe 5 minutes, some drill there, and create such atmosphere of cooking so that when the others are eating, and also eating could be more in silence, not thinking about what is the recipe, so tasty, so nice. But that can be done afterwards, no? But while eating, thinking about food or thinking about Baba. These could be small things, but they are very important. And that is why, like, we look at Brahma Baba. And there used to be a very small table. Baba's room is small, so on one side. So one side chair is with the wall. So Baba, Mama, and Baba might invite one of us to sit and eat with Baba. And we used to see Baba taking a piece of roti, little bit sabji, putting in the mouth. That is like with Baba's remembrance. Baba used to say, I sit and eat with Baba. How much we do that practice. Our mind is in the food, right? We shouldn't be. Yagya, Baba's food, Baba's sustenance. As much you experience that, that is my fruition. That is my inheritance from Baba. And that is why whatever is cooked, Brahma Bhojan, I eat that Brahma Bhojan, even little bit of that. Dadi Janki, whenever she was on a very strict little food, she used to eat in the end. But first she will say, bring it from Bandara, what is today's food? So Brahma Bhojan will come and she will take a little piece and, oh, I have to eat Brahma Bhojan. So what about other food is not Brahma Bhojan? Brahma Bhojan is which is fed to everyone. And then of course we can, Baba doesn't, you have to take care of your health, you should. But what I'm saying is bhavana. So this fruition is something where I am constantly feeling that God is taking care of me. God is sustaining me. I experienced in these few days so much Baba's presence in selecting place, selecting doctor, select. And I just keep saying to Baba, you know what is required by the children. We don't know. So how the fruition of experiencing God's presence in my life. Today Baba said in Murli, to claim inheritance of Baba is the greatest fortune. So are we living by inheritance or my own income? Everyone has income and should have, why not? But this thought of mind shouldn't be there. So all this have a lot of connection with our power of silence. Now, the Vyakti signal, which we all have to practice for tomorrow, is concentration of mind and intellect. I don't know if you all have, but once in a while, you are thinking something, you're doing something. In your deep subconscious, something else is going on. Is it attitude working? Is it some sanskar there? So it's not full concentration. Full concentration where mind can be completely quiet. Very, very silent. Morning hours are good, but even during day, most of us should stop what you're doing at least twice, 3 times a day. That is why whether I am overwhelmed with my work duties is because we don't take that spiritual break, which is important. Not only me, if there are 3 people working together in office, stop for 5 minutes. Even traffic control, when we do as if, let it finish, 3 minutes, let it finish. So Its confluence says not much time, and Baba really looks at us to be complete, because transformation of whole world depends on our stage. We are the ones who are instrument, right? So concentration of mind and intellect keeps going on, and it's the energy which won't stop. And that is why I have to pause, I have to stop. Total concentration. That will increase your capacity of concentration. Your each thought will have a lot of power because of the practice. So it says that silence means a soul as an embodiment of peace. As I said, that Shanti has two meaning. One is peace, other is silence. Is sitting in solitude. Even if you are sitting with 20 people, you are in a meeting, you can do solitude. Just be with yourself. Even when you are listening, you're listening, but still you could be in solitude. So solitude could be completely alone, and solitude could also be within the gathering. You can be in solitude. Our Dadi Gulzar used to sit in our all meetings 3 hours, 2 hours, 4 hours. And then when we asked Dadi, can you say something? She's very quiet. So then we used to ask her, do you relate to what we are saying? Are you participating? She said everything. But it's only, I think, where it's necessary for me. Because you all have many topics which I am not part of it. So being anywhere, there can be solitude. So Baba says, sitting in solitude and experiencing concentration of the mind and intellect. Both have a racing, intellect races, mind races. So what we have to do, Baba says, when you have concentration of both, you specially attain two powers. And now we have to look at the result by two powers. One is the power to discern. You don't get 10 minutes, you could discern quickly, right? And the power to make decisions. And it affects my life. My decisions affect lives of many. So the trust of people, trust of our family on me comes from what I decide, how I decide. Is it coming from my pure feelings, from concentration, or just through my intellect abruptly? We need to be prompt, but we cannot still make anything, decisions which are not right, or go back and forth. So Baba says that these two powers resolve all problems in your worldly and spiritual interactions. So Baba said, through this, you easily make your stage double light and angelic. The heaviness comes when we react. We're not honestly seated on our seat. So then we get upset. I lose my self-respect. Every minute it could happen. So I feel that tomorrow, if you all pay attention to watch your mind, look at your mind and intellect. Like today, I did notice that my intellect was just giving so many ideas, so many plans, so many, and won't stop. And I said, oh, this is the best time now to practice bodiless stage. And I just did it. And after that, I was renewed and I didn't really needed to think that. Especially these days, everyone has a limited physical energy also, everyone. And if it goes in thinking and planning, again, back and forth, same planning is important, but as much exhausted we do, can we use that time of intellect in concentration plus with bhava, especially intellect? Then everything what we will do will be accurate, which we won't have to keep repeating. So a Vyakti signal for tomorrow is to practice for power of silence and for two powers, concentration of mind and concentration of intellect. Om Shanti.